Rain falls with gifts and grief alike. It wakes the bloom, yet breaks the dike. Throughout history, water has been both a giver of life and a force of destruction.
The recent floods have caused significant losses, with damages rising by 23.5% to 933.4 million ringgit in 2024. Nearly 900 people have been evacuated in Johor as heavy rain continues to cause severe flooding, which the mayor of Johor Bahru has described as the worst in 30 years. Today, I would like to introduce the flood management system, which is a coordinated framework designed to predict, monitor, respond to, and reduce the impacts of floods.
Hi, I am CX. My supervisors are Miss Fatiha and Miss Shamila.
Currently, Malaysia has often relied on top-down approaches to handle floods. Every time a disaster strikes, the government declares a state of emergency in the affected states and mobilizes teams of rescuers and aid workers to assist in the relief effort. While this approach has certainly provided immediate assistance to those in need, it is not without its flaws. There are several significant gaps that we must address to enhance our preparedness in response to flooding. One of the most pressing concerns is the lack of an effective early warning system. Without timely alerts, our communities remain vulnerable and unable to take preventive measures. In addition to this, there is a noticeable lack of public awareness regarding flood risks and safety measures. Many of our citizens are not adequately informed about what actions to take before, during, and after a flood, which only exacerbates the potential for harm. Moreover, our evacuation plans are inconsistent and reactive rather than proactive. Currently, there is no established plan for evacuation centers. Decisions about opening relief centers are made only after the disaster has occurred. This delay can have dire consequences, leaving many individuals and families in precarious situations without immediate access to safe shelter. We now proceed to introduce the primary objectives of our system. First and foremost, we identify and gather the initial requirements from all relevant stakeholders. These requirements encompass a range of aspects including functionality, performance, and usability. Specifically, we focus on early monitoring user notification, the integration of victims, and comprehensive checklists, all critical components of our system. Once we have thoroughly verified and validated these requirements, we move forward to the next phase, designing and developing the detailed specifications of the system. Finally, we conduct extensive testing and validation to ensure that it meets all our objectives and serves our community effectively.
The system is composed of two main components, the user side, accessible via a mobile application, and the admin side, operated through a computer. This setup allows users to conveniently access and use the app anytime and anywhere. On the other hand, the computer-based admin interface benefits from a wide range of hardware support, providing the administrator with greater processing power, functionality, and efficiency for managing the system.
to increase the number of people receiving early warnings and taking protective actions, while simultaneously decreasing the number of individuals affected by floods. This includes reducing economic losses due to flooding relative to GDP and enhancing the preparedness and resilience of at-risk communities.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video. We truly appreciate your support and engagement with our content.